Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your homeboy, whatever, man. Just coming through real quick, man. Just out, about to grab some last minute supplies. This lockdown, or whatever you want to call it, goes into effect at midnight here in Columbus, Ohio. I think it's for the state of Ohio as a whole. The stores is crazy enough as it is, so I'm gonna try to get out here. Just got off of work. I know everybody else gonna kind of have the same idea, so the stores is probably about to be crazy, but I don't need that major. I'm good for the most part, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I was just coming on here real quick, man. This stuff with the virus, man, and it's a lot of uncertainty. It's a lot of information that ain't getting shared with the public. And then, a lot of the information that comes out is sketchy. So you got people, they're going and they're doing their own research. They're coming up with their own, conclusions. Nobody knows what to believe. Nobody knows, what the truth is, what to believe, what not to believe. So I think it's causing a lot of panic. There's a lot of people that are on edge because they don't understand or know what's going on. So you gotta be there for the people, that you cool with, man. Friends, family, whatever it is. You gotta be there for your friends, family, and your loved ones. Everybody need each other right now, man. This ain't the time for, to be getting mad at each other over petty shit. You can't take everything personal. I'm saying a whole lot. But yeah, it's a time and everybody need to come together and be there for each other, man. Just get off the BS, man. Try to see everybody's, point of view, side of things. Because at the end of the day, all we really got is each other. I know me personally, it's a few people. Well, not really a few people. It's a few people. I'll say it's a few people that I done fell out with recently. But over the last couple of days, it's really, only one person. But it's a time when, even me and that person shouldn't be beefing or, or what have you. Me personally, I'm somebody, man, I have a hard time forgiving people. That's a big problem for me. Alright, I had to pause the video real quick so I could go inside of that store. There wasn't nobody there, so I was able to run in, grab what I needed real quick. Now I can head back to the crib. But yeah, what I was saying was, me personally, I struggle with forgiving people, especially when I feel like I'm not wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm wrong for the several people, that I done either fell out with or had to cut off recently. I don't feel like I'm wrong. Matter of fact, I know I ain't wrong, but that's not the point, man. What if it's, with what's going on and the uncertainty, we don't know who's going to get sick, who's going to survive, who's not. It could be something that ends up being, almost like an extinction level event, where a bunch of people is going to die. So put the petty shit aside, man, and just call and check on everybody, man. My goal, I don't know how successful I'll be, but my goal was to call and talk to as many people, man, as I can this week, man. We can't get out, we can't see each other. Some of the stuff that's going on that I see people doing, a friend of mine put together like a online get together, basically. So on I don't remember if it was Friday or Saturday night, but I think it was Saturday night. We all hopped on to a Skype and talked to each other. You know, share your screen. You could do it from your cell phone. I think at one point there was almost 10 of us on there. You know, we sat on there, man, for almost 3 hours. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere near that long. But it was cool, man. Everybody, you seen what's going on in their house. You know, some people were sitting there just chilling. Some people had their kids in the background. You know, some of the couples were on there, you know, where they were both hopping in. So, I mean, overall it was cool. And we just sat on there and just talked about all kinds of stuff, man. And it's a way to keep up with people, get a bunch of people together at the same time without everybody ending up, you know, within close contact or proximity to each other. So I think that's something that we should also practice while this stuff is going on. A couple people were going live, like musicians and entertainers and stuff, and basically doing live shows. One of my friends invited me to an online day party. I just had other stuff going on, so I couldn't do it. But so there's a lot of ways to, you know, if you're a social person and you need to get your fix, you know, on being around people, or if you just, you know, need to try to get a group of your family together or something like that, there's options, there's alternatives, you know, but you got to be safe. Think about everybody. Check out YouTube, man. It's a lot of content creators on YouTube that continue to put out their content as this stuff goes on. A lot of it is entertaining. It's informative, you know, depending on who you follow. Some of it is a mix of both. But there's ways to keep your mind off the BS, man, because at the end of the day, with all the stuff that's going on and the spread of the virus, other than staying away from people and out of contact as much as possible, really there ain't nothing else we can do but sit here in our homes and ride it out. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make the best of it, man. And if it means you got to go back and you got to squash beefs with people that you shouldn't be beefing with, sometimes you just got to be the bigger person, you know, and do that shit. I mean, I don't know. Just a few thoughts, you know. Now, get out, get what you need, and then stay home, man. If you got to get something, you know, just go to the store and get it, and then come back home, man. Look at services like Amazon Prime. If you got Prime and you live in a city like Columbus, Ohio, and a lot of the other major cities, they offer Prime Now. 2-hour deliveries. So you can get stuff from the Amazon warehouse delivered within 2 hours. They also do groceries. So you can get stuff through Whole Foods. Now, a lot of the blocks are being backed up because of the demand. So you might not be able to get something literally delivered in 2 hours, but they have 2-hour windows over the next couple of days. If you go on there, don't be discouraged if they don't have any openings, because I went on there a few times and had to check back throughout the day, and stuff ends up opening up. Is the road blocked up here? I hope not, because that's the way I'm going. But you know, there's other ways for you to get your groceries and stuff, so keep that in mind. Instacart, ClickList, I think, are some of the other things. I don't use those, but I know they're out there. So y'all, man, just be safe, man. Again, think about your friends, think about your families. Squash any beefs, man, because when this is all said and done, you don't know who's going to be here and who's not. And do you want to go out, you know, in the days or whatever, you pass away, your friend pass away, and it's on bad terms over something petty? I mean, just something to think about, man. But you know the drill. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at whateverman, WHATEVA_man. And I'm gone.